Is Jason Sudeikis' alimony agreement the secret reason for his ex-wife Kate Cannon's insane net worth? Jason Sudeikis has had an interesting relationship history but has only been married once, to Kate Cannon. Jason Sudeikis is known for his comedic roles and has carved out an impressive career for himself. But has his love life been as successful? His most high-profile and well-known relationship was with Olivia Wilde. The former couple were first linked in 2011 and split in 2020, but he has only been married once, which was to ex-wife Kate Cannon. While you may not know who she is an accomplished woman who has worked steadily in Hollywood, although mostly behind the scenes, and has earned an impressive net worth. How much of this came from her alimony agreement? The answer to this is satisfactory. Who is Jason Sudeikis' ex-wife Kate Cannon? Jason Sudeikis has had an interesting dating history with some of his past relationships, including January Jones, Keeley Hazel, and Olivia Wilde, who caused a media frenzy when people felt she left her relationship to be with Harry Styles. However, he has only been married once, and that was to Kate Cannon. She also works in the entertainment industry and has been responsible for bringing some of your favorite films to fruition. Their relationship would end in divorce, but it did not stop either of them from believing in love. According to HuffPost, Sudeikis told Reuters ahead of his film, Hall Pass, that he still believes in marriage. "I believe in marriage, having been married to 30 Rock writer/producer Kate Cannon. We were together 9 years, married for 4 and then separated in 2008. The divorce was finalized during the shooting of this movie," he said. Why did Jason Sudeikis and Kate Cannon divorce? Kate Cannon and Jason Sudeikis reportedly met in the 90s and married in 2004 after several years of dating. At the time of their meeting, Sudeikis was doing improv in New York, People magazine reports. During their relationship, he would become a big star, thanks to Saturday Night Live. It is possible that working on the show and the distance that came with it played a role in why he and Cannon split, which they did in 2008, and their divorce was finalized 2 years later. In an interview with GQ, Jason Sudeikis spoke about this time in his life and how his career was on an upward trajectory. He started as a writer on Saturday Night Live, but was apparently unhappy after a few seasons because his wife was still living in Las Vegas. He then asked to become a cast member, to which Lorne Michaels had an interesting response. He had the best line. I had to give up 2 things I loved the most to take this writing job, performing and living with my wife. And on a dime, he just goes, well, if you had to choose one. Sudeikis recalls. This is not a clear indication he chose his career over his wife, but whatever happened between the former couple, People magazine notes that they have remained on good terms. This was confirmed when Cannon shared her support for Sudeikis' Golden Globe win. This would also not be the only time Jason Sudeikis' career potentially destroyed his personal relationships because distance can be incredibly challenging. In a 2011 interview with Allure, January Jones, who he dated for around a year before they broke up in 2011, spoke about what went wrong. Speaking of their split, Jones said, "The long distance kind of petered us out." She added, "When you date someone else who's in the industry, someone has to make the sacrifices." According to Celebrity Net Worth, Jason Sudeikis has an estimated worth of $20 million. In comparison, the publication notes that Kate Cannon is worth $10 million. Speaking of which, there is no information to report if she received any financial support from Sudeikis following their breakup, and you are unlikely to discover this because both parties are exceptionally private and have not spoken much about their past. That's all for today's video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.